Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I'm sick of getting stiffed by some of these indie promoters. So, as long as I get paid, I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit. So,
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
That sounds a bit goofy, but also borderline scheming. I'll allow it.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from the Indies, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton. They're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles? The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it, already feeling the energy of the crowd.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, Hillbilly Josh Allen and the Superstar.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Big hook.
Great dropkick.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Pile driver. Good God.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Talk about force.
That'll give you whiplash.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Oh, what a response.
Cruz is going to look to press on the advantage.
Cruz got tired of being pushed around. He wants to gain the advantage now.
Elbows and
Twisting into a neck breaker.
oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
His constant attack has him floundering.
He's got to find a way to shift the fight in his favor.
Great dropkick.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title.
Sometimes you just got to show off and show out. Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming. Wrenching the arm.
DDT.
In position. He's painting a bullseye on him.
And Del Toro may have felt that coming. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
He puts him into the corner. Oh, and he answers back on Cruz.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him. Tag made, fresh partner in.
Coming in off the tag.
Face, meet, knee.
Both wrists captured, and that was nasty.
Oh, look at these kicks. Knee right to the face.
Good night. Good night. Good grief.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, man.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes.
Up high. Whoa, look out.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Knee right to the face. Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
Lift off.
Diving foot stomp. Brutal. The challenger enduring the punishment. Oh, strong impact. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him. Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, from Steel, the Unified Tag Team Champions, Hillbilly Josh L. and the Superstar.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles.
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
A bit predictable for my taste, but I'll do it.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. The laughs may or may not stop, but the action starts now. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
The most explosive superstar in the women's division is about to go. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, Hillbilly Josh and her Superstar.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Ow! Foot, meet back. Pin attempt by the champion. Stops the count before it, too.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Wow, what a drop kick. And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized. That kind of agility is what earned them the title.
And Eric's power being curbed with that attack. Drop kick. Oh, lining up their opponent.
Oh, basement drop kick.
Kick to the gut and
and stuns their opponent. As the setup in the corner of the ring.
Oh, what a forearm! Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
Seems like he has no way to escape here.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Speed kills, and no one knows that better than the champion.
Counters!
Eric able to take a stand there.
But Eric has to push now while there's an opening.
Eric gets countered.
When the champ wants to prove a point, nothing does it like a powerbomb.
These two have learned each other so well. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
There's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized. Oh!
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. Kick to the back.
The challenger's hopes are fading.
Or he surely doesn't have much left. Fireman's carry. Up and inside. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
And she's in a bad way here.
Her resiliency is really being tested now.
Holy, meet the barricade. We can see a count out here.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Boom. Oh. From the top, down.
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot. O'Connor rolls, shoulders are down.
Shoulders down to retain.
Cover. New champ incoming.
The champion with a quick shoulder up.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Boom, what a clothesline.
Big clothesline. Getting tagged in.
Eludes the attack.
Hooked up.
Poorly timed offense there.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off.
Wow, what a drop kick. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Ooh.
Standing shooting star press, incredible.
Oh!
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Boom!
Climbing up to the top.
Wizard down for the victory!
Late pin. Championship on the line.
decision.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, Hillbilly Josh and the Superstar.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity Champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible that they managed to successfully...
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up, the Unified Champions.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Superstar and Hillbilly Josh L.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unified Unification match is about to be unleashed.
And Lexis King.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly, the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity Unify Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, boom!
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And that attack was enough to shake up Lexis.
Look, capped off with a big one. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammered away in the back.
And a backstabber.
Running swanton. Oh, my God.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Yeah, he is far, far away from being in the driver's seat.
Lexis King playing to the crowd now.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified Champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Hillbilly Josh L.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American-made and American tough. Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Oh, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Collar and elbow.
Just saying, get away from me. Great drop kick. Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oof.
He's looking to go high risk from the
heavens. Good Lord, taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Kick down low and stuns their opponent.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
And now gets tossed into the ring. Heading to the top rope here.
From the heavens.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Vicious right forearm.
There it is. Reversal. Wow, what a drop kick. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Ooh, forearm connects.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in. Kick down low.
Stunner! And he's just chaining together more offense now.
Yeah, don't expect him to press pause anytime soon.
Gable is stumbling to his feet.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Oh, nice powerbomb. Terrible position for Gable.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Hillbilly Josh L.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Hillbilly Josh L.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Braun has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breaker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do. Breaker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
And Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Uh-oh, way too low. Diving moonsault.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
Oh, and that's something that will slow down Breaker.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy. From the heavens, splash from the top.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Great drop kick.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring. Double underhook slam.
He manages to slip out of the way.
One step ahead there. Big boot!
Incredible.
Moonsault. Heading to the top turnbuckle now. Top rope, measuring his opponent.
Braun's chances are fading.
Oh, going right into the pin.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
I thought it was over. The
fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5.
That's got to be a wrap.
2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Hillbilly Josh Allen.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it Extra Well Done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack. That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.